Hello guys, myself Professor Jyoti Thange. In EMI lecture number 5, today we learned the example of PMMC, that is permanent magnet moving coil. Now see first example. In this example, I will first read the example. This PMMC instrument has dimensions of 50 mm into 12 mm. Here 50 mm into 12 mm is the length and width of the coil is given. Having flux density in air gap is 1.5 milliweber per meter square. Spring constant is 0.14 into 10 raised to power minus 6 Newton meter per radian. Determine number of terms required to produce an angular deflection of 90 degree when current of 5 milliampere close to the coil. Now here see first of all what is the given data. I will write here solution. In solution, first of all I will write given data. Here instrument has a dimensions as, means dimensions are given 50 mm into 12 mm. 50 mm is the length of the coil and 12 mm is the width of the coil. Hence given L is equal to 15 mm. Convert it into standard unit, that is a meter. It is equal to 15 into 10 raised to power minus 3 meter. Second dimensions are given, that is the width denoted by D. It is equal to 12 mm and convert it into standard unit, you will get 12 into 10 raised to power minus 3 meter. Okay. Now see spring constant, density in air gap is given and this density denoted by beta, it is equal to 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 here 1.8 milliweber per meter square. Convert this milliweber into standard unit, that is meter, you will get it is equal to 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 Weber per meter square. Now next is the spring constant, which is denoted by K, and it is given by 0.14 into 10 raised to power minus 6 Newton meter per radian. Next term, that is angular deflection is given and it is equal to 90 degree, means theta is given and it is equal to 90 degree. When it is measured in radian, 90 means it is a pi by 2 radian. Now next term is given when current of 5 milliampere, means current is given I is equal to 5 milliampere. Convert it into standard unit, you will get 5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 ampere. Okay. Now we have to calculate when the current of 5 milliampere, what we have to calculate? Read it again. Determine the number of terms required to produce the angular deflection of 90 degree. Means we have to calculate the number of turns. That is the value of N we have to calculate. We have to calculate the value of N. Okay. Now at steady state deflection condition, we know at steady state deflection, we know that is controlling torque is equal to deflection torque. Controlling torque is equal to deflection torque, and for that formula is nothing but controlling torque is given by K into theta and your deflection torque is given into N into B into L into D into I. Now we have to calculate this N. Hence you will get the formula N is equal to K into theta upon remaining terms are here goes to denominator and you will get B into L into D into I. Now put all the values, you will get value of the K. Okay, value of the K is here and it is 0.14 into 10 raised to power minus 6 into theta is given, that is pi by 2 radian, divided by value of the B is 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 3, L is 15 into 10 raised to power minus 3, D is the 12 into 10 raised to power minus 3 into I is the 5 into 10 raised to power minus 3. Now this minus 3 and this goes cancel out. Calculate this value by using calculator. Then you will get N is equal to 136. By calculating this, use calculator. You can use the calculator of the mobile or calculator given in your syllabus. By using this calculator, you can calculate the number of turns used for angular deflection of 90 degree. Then you will get the value of the N is equal to 136. And number of turns are always we can say that number of turns are always the complete number, hence it is the 136. Now see second example. I will read first second example. This second example is a moving coil millivolt meter has a resistance of 20 ohm and full scale deflection of 120 degree is reached when potential difference of 100 millivolt applied across the terminal. Moving coil has effective dimensions 3 cm into 2.5 cm and is around bound with the 100 turns. If flux density in air gap is 0.2 Tesla, find the control constant of the spring. This is our example. Now again see the solution. For solution, first of all write down given data. What are the given here? Supply voltage is 100. Read the problem. Resistance of 20 ohm R is equal to 20 ohm. Then potential difference, that is the voltage is given and it is equal to 100 millivolt. Convert it into standard unit, you will get 100 into 10 raised to power minus 3 volt. Then again what is the given? Number of turns are given. Number of turns, that is the N is given. 100 turns are there. Now N is given. N is equal to 100. Number of turns are there, hundreds. Now dimensions are given. Dimensions is nothing but length into width. Length is given 3 cm. Convert it into meter. You will get 3 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. Then width denoted by D and it is given D is equal to 2.5 centimeter. It is equal to 2.5 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. Now we know the formula for controlling at steady state condition. At steady state condition, we know controlling torque is equal to deflecting torque. Now controlling torque, formula for the controlling torque is equal to K into theta is equal to, formula for the deflecting torque is N into B into L into D L into D into I. Now we doesn't know the value of I. Now this value of the I, first of all we have to calculate the value of I, and it is nothing but according to Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. We know V is equal to 100 into 10 raised to power minus 3 divided by R is the 20 ohm. Then you will get the value of I. I is nothing but 2 5s are 10, 5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 ampere. This is the value of current I. Now we have to calculate the spring constant, that is the value of K. Now K is equal to N into B into L into D into I upon theta. Here in given that data, theta is remaining. Theta is equal to here 120 degree, and this 120 degree convert it into radian. First of all convert it into a radian.